Hello, everyone. Welcome to 30th episode of Splendid Seven with beautiful poetess Veronica Roma Pingol. Welcome, Veronica, on 30th episode of Splendid Seven. And uh, I must say,
Is so
yeah, my voice is clear to you, Veronica? Yeah, is my voice audible?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
are audible.
Yeah, I think there was
Only the
some
comment
problem with the
is
network. So I'll start
shattered.
from the top
Mhm.
once again. So, hello viewers, welcome to Splendid 7, episode 30. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to poets and poets from all over the world. So, viewers, I must tell you that Veronica is a wonderful poetess and she's our guest today. And due to some network problem, I couldn't start with that flow. But Veronica, I welcome you on Splendid 7 today. And it's an honor to have you on the show.
It's my pleasure, and I really love to welcome you also. And I'm really grateful to your time for being me here, and also thank you so much. That's
Yeah,
all for now.
yes.
I,
There
I
is,
can't say anything more.
yes, we have so many questions where we will be listening to Veronica's wonderful answers. So, Veronica, how we proceed is I ask you seven questions, then you read your poem, then I read my poem, and then you give a golden pen message to our viewers. Yeah? So, can we start?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, here comes the first question. But before that, I missed a very important part that is to read your bio. So, viewers,
Mhm.
I have to tell you about Veronica. There is, it's give me just 1 minute to read to you about Veronica. Roma Pingol, aka Night Butterfly, lives in Hong Kong and is an expressive love poetess author. She is from Novalicious. If I'm right, she's from Novalicious, Quezon City, right?
Quezon City, yes, that's right.
Okay, great. So she is blessed with one lovely daughter currently living with her mom in the province. During the pandemic, she excelled herself from being a helper to be a poet for 1.5 years and learned different stages of poetry. In due time, she established her own poetry group, United Poets, at the rate of heart. And
Yes.
it's an international poetry platform in Facebook. This by this time, she also satisfied herself after a year of having her first published book titled Night Butterfly, where she freely spread her emotions, thoughts, and opinion about life, love, and soul. She is featured in various websites, newspapers, magazines, TV, radio, and book anthologies. Veronica believed that being optimistic is a great attitude towards a good life, and a happy person with beautiful smile uh, can give motivation to her and to others reach their goals in life in between the trials. So there is a favorite line of Veronica which she wrote is chase your dream, be real, and be the better version of yourself. Wonderful. That's a
Always.
wonderful bio about Veronica. And viewers, as we can see, the smiling face of Veronica, she is smiley. She imparts motivation through her smile and
Always.
through her poems.
Mhm.
So here we can start with the questions now. So Veronica, first question for you is, what do you love about yourself?
about myself. I love being me. This the way I the way I show you every day, the way I face other people, the way I talk, that's me. That's how I love myself, just like freelancer, you know. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
What you see in me on the screen, what other people see me, that's me. That's what I love to myself.
Okay. So being real you is something you love about yourself, right? And
Yes.
viewers, there is some problem in the view in the sound system. I think she's getting my voice little late, so there is this gap.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Uh, Next question: what is your favorite food? And if given a chance to write a poem, if given a chance to write a poem on something to eat, what will you select?
Mm-hmm. Actually, what food I love to eat, I really love to eat Filipino food. There is one dish from Philippines that I really love. It's
Okay.
uh it's cooked by a tamarind fruit,
Mm-hmm.
and the soup is very sour.
Wow.
But it's very nice and it makes me alive.
Okay.
So
So
we call it sinigang. Yes.
Sinika.
Either or yeah, sinigang, shrimp, pork, or fish. So as long anything, as long the cook is sinigang with tamarind fruit. It's
Okay.
sour, but it makes me alive.
So
Mhm.
given a chance to write a poem on any on something to eat, what will you select?
I wrote a poem before, but I put it on the other group. I remember. The title is My Favorite Food Sinigang. So I forget already the poem, but it tells about the taste, the texture, and the sweet sour flavor of this dish. And then what I feel every time I eat this is it makes me alive, it makes me revive. I feel revived, and then it helps me as long it helps me for a day to start my work uh lightly. I'm still very happy doing housework. Every time I ate this, I can eat lots of rice. that's
But
that's it.
I must say that you have at
Mm-hmm.
least something, one thing in mind. When I asked you this question,
Mm-hmm.
when when I wrote this question, I was thinking if I am given this chance to, or if I write about something, there were 5 to 6 names that popped up in my mind about, I love to eat, there are many things like dosa, and there is a, you know, uh, Indian dish, which is made up of, it's a very simple dish with potato and tomato. So, and there is a mango shake, and there are many other things. So,
Okay.
I would love to write about them. So, yes. And it's good to listen about
Yes.
yours. Next question for you is,
Yeah.
yeah, can we go? Can you move ahead?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay. So, which word comes to your mind first when you listen to the following words? Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
One word which comes to your mind first when you listen to the following words. Okay. First word is, it,
Coloring.
yeah. First word is Tian Tan.
Tiantan.
Is it, have you ever been to that place?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, then we'll change it. Next, next is
Mm-hmm.
butterfly.
Butterfly. I love color. sky blue or blue something of butterfly.
Beautiful.
Like 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 this on my book, The Blue Butterfly.
Oh, wonderful. Blue is a something.
Yeah, because I love color blue from the butterfly because it makes me it look like something magical. Yeah.
Wonderful. So next
Mhm.
is traveling bag. Which word comes to your mind first when you listen to the word traveling bag?
Every time I heard traveling, the first place that I really love to go is Rome.
Rome.
Rome, Italy.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, because yeah, Rome is the Tagalog word is of Rome is Roma, which is my surname and my maiden name.
Yes.
So yeah, so that is when I was young, I really planned to go to Rome first, but I have given opportunity in Hong Kong, so I take it and then leave the Rome for next time.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
next word is family.
love. I always love my family, of course. The support, the understanding, the patience, the help, especially when I'm down, because in life there is always downfall. So when I'm on the downfall, they are always beside me and helping me to be ahead again. So family is very important to me. They are my life, they are my love.
Absolutely. And when I was talking about Tian Tian, then actually I referred to a place which is a famous place in Hong Kong. And since Veronica loves to travel, so I thought to mention this place. And I will tell viewers about this place because it's surrounded with it's a big Buddha uh, it's a big statue, and it is surrounded by six bronze statues known as the offering of the six devas that are posed offering flowers, incense, lamp, ointment, fruit, and music to the Buddha, and they symbolize six
Oh,
perfections of
I
generosity,
see.
hospitality, patience, zeal, meditation, and wisdom, which are necessary for enlightenment.
I see.
So I just,
Oh, I know now. I know. Yes, yes. Actually, I also go before last January, I go to a big Buddha. Uh we just go there and pray for something with my friends. But we our religion is also not the same thing that what other Buddhists
yeah,
did. But we, as a respect, in respect to any religion, we need to look like doing the same thing that they are doing. So
okay,
it's still like, yeah.
yeah, it's a peaceful. I have been to certain places, with the Buddha
Mhm.
statues, and it's a peaceful place. And but we usually go as per our religions and the ways we worship. So next question is,
Mhm, mhm.
what is the best thing about butterfly that you love?
The best thing about butterfly I love, it's always every time I saw butterfly, it always makes me magical. You know, butterfly, they have especially those butterfly with many colors. It's always reflects that my life is always have a rainbow colors or a butterfly colors. I always connect this colors of butterfly to my life because I wanted to be making like a magical feelings, like a magical world. And I always having my feel, even though my feelings is a little bit, because sometimes I'm easily get mad or attached with something. And then every time I see this butterfly, it always makes me in my mind that I need to fly. Even I'm small and my wings is thin, I need to fly. I need to look around, and then I want to have a magical thing, something in my life. So that is why I love butterflies. It makes me giving me a conclusion of having a magical things sights in my life. So
It,
that's why I love night butterfly.
yeah, it is like butterflies impart a sense of positivity, and the colors
Yeah.
leave a good impression, a strong impression on the mind.
Yes.
So, yes, it is.
Yes. That's why it's something in us in Filipino. We have the beliefs about butterfly. When the butterfly comes into you, there is your loved ones visiting you, a departed loved
Oh,
ones visiting you.
nice.
Yeah. So that is some beliefs of a Filipino. Yeah. But the color is brown.
Okay.
We always differentiate the colors of the butterfly, right? But for us, for me, I always see a colorful butterfly. So every time I saw a butterfly, I love it. That's all.
It's
And then I want it. Oh, I see
good.
this. Oh, it's make me alive again.
Wonderful. Next question is, which form of poetry
Mm-mm.
is your favorite? Which kind of poetry
Sorry.
is your, which form of poetry is your favorite? We write poetry by default, a
Mm.
form becomes our favorite. Means a four-line poetry or a rhyming poetry or a two-line couplet poetry. And so,
I Mhm. I usually did a rhyming poetry pertaining to love, or sometimes inspirational uh, poem. Since I express myself in the first place, I express myself as love poetess, so I focus on love thing. This is about the feelings that I felt when I'm sad, when I'm heartbroken, or when I'm in love. So
so what
that
is
is
the
the way
form
I focus
basically?
myself.
Is it a four-line
Yeah.
poem or it is a, uh,
Usually I use the four lines with rhyming,
uh,
and I usually use A B style or ABCD, anything, as long there are rhymings, because rhyming makes the poetry attractive.
at,
And yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
yes. So next comes is, what does the following give you or impart according to you? For example, suppose it's a smile. So a smile gives you strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
For
does
me,
following impart? I'll ask three things, and the first one is smile.
a smile gives motivation. A
Okay,
smile makes things happy, right?
absolutely. Smile is, world's most wanted curve. It's like world's most wanted curve.
Yes.
And
Yes, yes.
next is next is poetry.
Poetry is me. I express my poetry as me. So whatever I wrote, it's me. That is the reality of me.
Great. And a pen.
Sorry?
Pen.
Pen.
Yeah.
The pen. Like, yeah, the pen. Um, uh, like this, right? So I usually love to use black for formality when it comes to the pen. And then uh, black is sometimes simple. So I just always love to use the pen black ink to make it simple, to make it formality, for formality. Yeah.
And I always think that pen gives a sort of focus because I always made notes whenever I used to study from book.
Yeah.
So I used to write notes a lot. So for me, I think the pen gives focus to us, and
To you.
yeah, yeah, and to some it is like the colorful pens. People love to write with colorful pens, so it gives
Of
them a
course. Of
yeah
course.
sense of interest.
People always love.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So last question is: given a chance to serve a social cause,
Given a, sorry, given
chance
a
to serve a social cause. Yeah. So what would
social.
yeah, what would you do for something for the society? And the options are child.
Oh, I see. I see. Mhm.
So options are
So,
also do I have only three options, but you can add more as per your choice. It's child education,
so
pet
for
school, or old age home.
actually, I have charity. The first thing that that my book, all the books that I sold out the last time, I put it on my charity. All my angels, my baby angels, back in the Philippines. So first is charity, not really too much, but just on a level of health.
Absolutely.
And then for education, education is also very important to everyone. So I think education, and then for others, for helping in the society, I also included into some organization in Hong Kong, but not, I'm not very active because I'm also wanted to have a leisure time during my off. So I think for me it's charity and education is I'm always doing.
It's really
Especially I'm using my book to earn money and then to help the charity. So that's what I'm doing
that's
secretly. Just secret.
our secret.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful thought of yours. Yes, education needs everyone's attention, and
Yeah,
only
very
then
important.
will be able to boost up the education in society, in every society. So
Mm.
we are done with the questions. Now it is time to listen to your wonderful poem. Please read a poem for
Oh, sure. So, which one you like? A love poem or
I
inspirational poem?
you read it so expressively that it adds to your poem.
Okay, so maybe I will read this one because this is just I wrote the other day. The title of my poem is Dreams. I wish I can fly for real, something that can be sealed. Traveling to get my dreams and to conceal in the deepest part of my heart I wanted to feel. I don't want a nightmare or mind the things that make me scare. I want to live in reality to prepare my wings for the hardest life battle that there. Courageously flying above the sky, gazing directly to my mistakes to rectify, or deeds that I need to justify, to make a way with a valuable lesson for myself to be satisfied. I have endless dreams and ultimate passion. My heart is full of compassion, not to show myself in action. I just want to breathe and live full of action. So
Uh,
that is my
yeah.
point. So as you can hear it, I use the rhyme scheme AABB. So that is my rhyme scheme, and common for stanza. So that is my poetry.
Oh, wonderful. The last line
Thank you.
The last line was cherry on the cake, and it was, full of energy. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing it, Veronica.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now comes the time to read my poem, and I am going
Mhm.
to read the inspirational poem. Uh,
I want to hear that.
Thank you. And the title of the poem is Life is What You Make It. Life is
Mhm.
what you make it. Situations are not defined, it's just how you take it. Things may seem to be tough,
That's right.
scary, tiresome, and rough. Be determined and believe yourself. Don't let yourself on the shelf. Keep your spirits up, row your boat, and buck up. It's always up to you. Keep whining about old or to plan the new. At the end, it's the result of your persistence. It would be sometimes easy, sometimes over the fence. But over the long haul, it ends the best. You remember good memories and keep aside the rest. Life is what you make it. Situations are not defined. It's just how you take it. So that was my
Yes.
poem. And
That was wonderful. I love last plan. You just need to take it. I think of it. That's right. That's really right. I
and
agree.
thank you. And I actually I started it with three lines. It's a form in for poetry in which I started the first stanza is a triplet. It's a three line, and then I have given
Mhm.
paragraphs of four lines and with rhyme scheme of AABB, like Veronica. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's it was just inspirational poem
It's a
from.
wonderful piece. It's a very inspiring words and lines. From words to lines, it's very powerful, you know. I really love that. It's not what you think. You just really need to take it. That's right. That's life.
Right, that's like. And now it
Yeah.
is time to listen to Golden Pen message of Veronica.
Yes. First of all, the first thing that I always tell to everyone, or even on my poetry students, I always told them to not to look for other success, but to look for themselves how to grow. Because in the first place, if you just look for others, you will get their shine. Let them shine and let your spirit shine on the time. That is what I'm saying. And the most special thing for me is showing the real you. Be real, be the better version of yourself, and then you need to work hard for it. You need to have the courage to fight the reality. You need to face the world of criticism, hatred, or anything that you will hear outside the world. And also, the most important thing is chase your dream. Do not wait for anyone to help you. You are the one you need to chase your dream. In that case, you will be successful in the future. Never give up. You have the courage, lift up your spirit and trust, believe on yourself spirit. So that is all my words for everyone in the poetry world. So that is my piece.
Your words are
Always chase your dream, be real, be the better version of yourself.
absolutely beautiful message from you, Veronica, and it will definitely inspire people not only in poetry world but outside the poetry world. And
Yeah.
yes, it is a beautiful Golden Pen message. Thanks for sharing with our viewers. And
Sorry. Actually, there is some people outside the poetry world. They are pushing me to always smile. I said it's hard to always smile. even in times, especially on times of trials. But because you are now, uh, people are looking at you, the eyes as in are on you, so you need to push yourself to smile always, right? So as you can see, I have my own word. I always is smiling, and I think if the people motivates themselves by being happy, but by being my happiness, then I let them just go. So I will give it to them. I will give my love, I will give my smile, I will give my help. So that is me. This is Night Butterfly, and that's all I wish for poetry and for all the poets around the world.
Yes, absolutely. You have your own colors, and really,
Yes.
your as you love butterfly, there is some vibe in everyone which imparts motivation and inspiration, and you have your own colorful vibe, and
Yes,
really imparts.
you have the own colorful life.
Absolutely
And we are the one who can put the colors in our life by way of by way of doing the right things,
true.
by the way of doing what makes us happy. What makes us happy, that is the colorful things that we can put in our journey or in our lives. So that is one good thing about me.
You know,
Sorry, that is
I
optimistic.
tell viewers that whenever I, you know, talk about Veronica, I have recently, met Veronica on many poetry open mics and everything. So, uh,
Yeah.
there is a sort of energy and truthfulness when we see you. And the color which comes to my mind is always purple. When I see you, it just
Purple,
yeah,
actually, that's
right?
purple.
Yeah. And
That is my favorite color, purple.
thank you. And it means it just comes to my mind. And
Mhm.
so viewers, now coming to the message part, it was a beautiful message which Veronica shared.
That's why,
And yeah, and
yeah.
it's a book of
If you can
Veronica.
see
It's a beautiful cover.
if you can see the color of my book, it's a combination blue and purple.
Right.
And then that is because purple is my favorite color and blue is just a magical color for me. And then why I put the butterfly, because this is I compare myself to a butterfly, and then I want it to be like magical. So butterfly gives me magical things. So
Is
I
it
just
your
all
photo?
put it here in my book. So
Is
everything
it
is perfect.
is it your photo on the cover or someone's else?
Yes, this is me.
Beauty. It's just like a beautiful young Veronica. Young as in,
Ah,
young
you
as in,
know,
you,
this is
when,
published by,
yeah,
yeah,
you look young
sorry.
presently
This
as
is
well.
published by Mom Helen, ME Publication.
Okay, Emmy publications. Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So I really love, actually they don't I just wanted to make to have a book, and then just suddenly it's pop up. And then everything is perfect. They don't really feel hard on me, and also I don't want other people to feel hard every time I'm asking one thing, because I know the hard work is it's not easy to do, but it's good thing that they get the perfect color, the perfect theme that I want for my book. So
Yes,
nothing to ask more. I'm really grateful for ME.
Helen gives her best, and the team is wonderful. In Blossoms, some of my poems are also published.
Yes.
I just see. And since now we have very limited time, I think it's time to say bye to our viewers. And thank you, viewers.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Ekta, for the time for inviting me. And I wish your show to be more successful. And I hope I bring lots of inspirational words to each and everyone in the poetry world. Even not on the poetry world. I wish everyone to have a fruitful success in the future.
Yes.
Remember, guys, always, this is Night Butterfly saying to all of you, chase your dream, be real, and be the better version of yourself. I love you all.
It's such a wonderful way. And viewers, thank you for your love and lots of blessings and your feedbacks for Splendid Seven. Thank you, Veronica, once again.
Thank
Bye.